I still buckle the passenger seatbelt, even though there's no one riding next to me. Some habits don't know when to stop driving. Some parts of me are still stuck at 23. You used to fall asleep before we hit the highway. I turned the music down so you could rest. I still turn it down out of habit sometimes, forgetting that the seat's just empty at its best. The empty passenger seat still gets buckled in before I go. Not because I think you're going to feel it, just because my hands don't always know. 아직 몸이 기억해요 how to drive like you were always there. Sometimes I catch a stranger's shadow in the window, and for half a second think it's you again. Then the light changes and I'm driving forward alone, but somehow that's okay by then. You used to fall asleep before we hit the highway. I turned the music down so you could rest. I still turn it down out of habit sometimes, forgetting that the seat's just empty at its best. The empty passenger seat still gets buckled in before I go. Not because I think you're going to feel it, just because my hands don't always know. 아직 몸이 기억해요 how to drive like you were always there. Doesn't have to mean missing. Sometimes a seat is just a seat again. The passenger seat stays empty, unbuckled, and that's alright with me. I'm not driving toward an ending anymore, I'm just driving finally free. 아직 몸이 기억해도 I'm teaching it a new road to know. Every year I write you one more letter, pretend you're waiting somewhere for the mail. I fold each page into a paper crane and hide the words I never learned to say. The jar is getting full of things unsent, 100 versions of goodbye. Maybe I'm not writing this for you now, maybe I'm just learning how to fly. Fold it soft, let it go into a crane that never has to land. This is the reply I'll never send, but it's the closest I've come to holding your hand. 날아가요 그만둬. One more year and I still understand. I used to think that silence meant I lost you. Now I think it's just how stories end. Not every letter needs an answer. Not every love needs to bend. The jar is getting full of things unsent, 100 versions of goodbye. Maybe I'm not writing this for you now, maybe I'm just learning how to fly. Fold it soft, let it go promise the reply I'll never send, but it's the closest I've come to holding your hand. 날아가요 그 마음도. One more year and I still understand. 1000개까지는 안 접어도 돼요. I just needed one to finally set free. Maybe the letter was always for me, not for you, but for who I'm learning to be. Fold it soft, let it go into the sky where old letters land. This is the last reply I'll send, and I'm finally okay with where I stand. 날아가요 그 마음도. I let it go, and I understand. Months now, and it's still in the cup, standing next to mine like nothing changed. I've thrown out photos, cleared out closets, but somehow this one thing still remains. Maybe it's stupid holding on to plastic like it means you're coming back tonight, but some goodbyes don't happen all at once. Some just sit there in the bathroom light. Your toothbrush is still in my cup, bristles dry but I can't let it go. It's not about you anymore. I think it's about admitting what I already know. 남아있는 건 just a little proof that we were something once. Sometimes I catch myself buying your brand. Muscle memory, not missing you, I swear. Then I stand there holding two toothbrushes, wondering why one still gets to stay there. Maybe it's stupid holding on to plastic like it means you're coming back tonight, but some goodbyes don't happen all at once. Some just sit there in the bathroom light. Your toothbrush is still in my cup, bristles dry but I can't let it go. It's not about you anymore. I think it's about admitting what I already know. 남아있는 건 just a little proof that we were something once. 오늘은 버릴 수 있을 것 같아요. Not with anger, just with quiet hands. This isn't losing you all over again. It's just closing out the very last of our plans. Your toothbrush isn't in my cup. I did it quietly, no drama, no goodbye. It's just an empty space now, and that's okay. I think that's just what growing looks like. 남아있는 건 only me, and I'm finally alright. left your voice unopened, like a letter I was scared to read. A single message frozen in October, the last sound of you that's left with me. Tonight the room is quiet enough, my hand is shaking on the phone. I've been so brave holding on to silence, but silence gets so hard to hold alone. Play it now, play it slow, let your voice come home one more time. I'm not calling you, I know. Just saying goodbye to a sound not alive. 그리워도 이제는 I think I'm ready to let it go. You said call me back like it was nothing. Never knew that it would be your last. I've rehearsed 100 silent answers, standing in the doorway of the past. Tonight the room is quiet enough, the clock stopped needing to move on. I've been so brave holding on to silence, and the holding's what kept you gone. Play it now, play it slow, let your voice come home one more time. I'm not calling you, I know. Just saying goodbye to a sound not alive. 그리워도 이제는 I think I'm ready to let it go. 잘 가요 그 목소리, not the boy, just the echo I saved. I'll keep the quiet, not the message. Delete the file, but keep the way you made me brave. Play it now, play it last, let your voice walk out the door. I'm not holding on to a voicemail, I'm just finally choosing me before. 그리워도 이제는 I'm ready, I let it go. The recipe still says serves two. I never got around to writing it for one. I have the rice, but somehow double the portion. Like muscle memory hasn't noticed you're gone. I set 2 plates most every evening, then quietly put the second one away. Maybe I'm not cooking for you anymore, maybe I just don't know another way. This recipe was always for 2, I don't know how to shrink it down to 1. I keep the extra plate in the cupboard, like dinner's not really dinner till it's done. 둘이 먹던 습관은 still setting a place for someone who won't come. Sometimes I invite a friend over just because, just so the second plate has somewhere to go. Not because I'm lonely, or maybe I am, but at least the food doesn't go to waste, you know. plates most every evening, then quietly put the second one away. Maybe I'm not cooking for you anymore. Maybe I just don't know another way. This recipe was always for two. I don't know how to shrink it down to one. I keep the extra plate in the cupboard, like dinner's not really dinner till it's done. 둘이 먹던 still setting a place for someone who won't come. 오늘은 하나만 차릴게요. Not because I stopped loving how we ate, just because one plate done well can still taste like something great. This recipe is finally just for one, and it still tastes just as sweet. I think I finally learned how to fill a table meant for only me. 혼자서도 괜찮아요. Cooking a life-sized, just right piece. Every year I write you one more letter. Pretend you're waiting somewhere for the mail. I fold each page into a paper crane and hide the words I never learned to say. The jar's getting full of things unsent, 100 versions of goodbye. Maybe I'm not writing this for you now. Maybe I'm just learning how to fly. Fold it soft, let it go into a crane that never has to land. This is the reply I'll never send, but it's the closest I've come to holding your hand. One more year, and I still understand. I used to think that silence meant I lost you. Now I think it's just how stories end. Not every letter needs an answer. Not every love needs to bend. The jar's getting full of things unsent, 100 versions of goodbye. Maybe I'm not writing this for you now. Maybe I'm just learning how to fly. Fold it soft, let it go into a crane that never has to land. This is the reply I'll never send, but it's the closest I've come to holding your hand. One more year, and I still understand. 층계까지는 안 접어도 돼요. I just needed one to finally set free. Maybe the letter was always for me, not for you, but for who I'm learning to be. Fold it soft, let it go into the sky where old letters land. This is the last reply I'll send, and I'm finally okay with where I stand. 날아가요. 그만둬. I let it go, and I understand. colors bleeding out like something off a shelf. I didn't tear them, I didn't burn them, just gave them back to the sky one by one. Maybe fading is gentler than forgetting. Maybe this is how some love gets done. Photographs in the rain, softening until there's nothing left to hold. Not destroyed, just quietly returning to the weather that made the moment cold. 피해시켜가요. I'm letting the picture become the sky instead. Some of them are already just color now. No faces left, just a memory of a memory. I used to think I had to keep every version of you. Now I think some things are supposed to set me free. I didn't tear them, I didn't burn them, just gave them back to the sky one by one. Maybe fading is gentler than forgetting. Maybe this is how some love gets done. Photographs in the rain, softening until there's nothing left to hold. Not destroyed, just quietly returning to the weather that made the moment cold. 피해시켜가요. I'm letting the picture become the sky instead. 마지막 한 장만 남았어요. I keep this one dry, just this one for me. Not to hold on to what we were, but to remember that I let the rest go free. One photograph, safe from the rain, everything else given back to the weather. I think that's the kindest way to say goodbye, softly and not forever. 피해시켜가요. Except for the one I'm choosing to keep. Mm-hmm. 8 months now and it's still in the cup, standing next to mine like nothing changed. I've thrown out photos, cleared out closets, but somehow this one thing still remains. Maybe it's stupid holding on to plastic like it means you're coming back tonight, but some goodbyes don't happen all at once. Some just sit there in the bathroom light. Your toothbrush is still in my cup, bristles dry, but I can't let it go. It's not about you anymore, I think it's about admitting what I already know. 남아있는 건 just a little proof that we were something once. Sometimes I catch myself buying your brand, muscle memory, not missing you, I swear. it, holding on to plastic like it means you're coming back tonight. But some goodbyes don't happen all at once. Some just sit there in the bathroom light. Your toothbrush is still in my cup, bristles dry, but I can't let it go. It's not about you anymore, I think. It's about admitting what I already know. 남아있는 건 just a little proof that we were something once. 오늘은 버릴 수 있을 것 같아요. Not with anger, just with quiet hands. This isn't losing you all over again. It's just closing out the very last of our plans. Your toothbrush is in my cup. I did it quietly. No drama, no goodbye. It's just an empty space now, and that's okay. I think that's just what growing looks like. 남아있는 건 only me, and I'm finally alright. I still have your sweater in my closet. Told myself I'd mail it back one day, but it's been raining more than I expected, and somehow it's the only thing that stays. I only wear it when it storms outside, so I can say the weather's white. Nobody has to know I'm lying, that I just wanted you close one more time. It still smells like your side of the room, like Sunday mornings we don't get anymore. I keep meaning to give it back to you, but my arms don't listen when it's cold. I let myself pretend I don't already know. You probably bought another one by now. Forgot the color, the size, the sleeve. I'm still folding this one like it matters, like giving it back means I have to grieve. I only wear it when it storms outside, so I can say the weather's white. Nobody has to know I'm lying, that I just wanted you close one more time. It still smells like your side of the room, like Sunday mornings we don't get anymore. I keep meaning to give it back to you, but my arms don't listen when it's cold. 비오는 날엔 I let myself pretend I don't already know. 이제 돌려줄게요. Not today but soon, I swear. I just need one more rainy season before I stop needing something to wear. It still smells like your side of the room, but fainter now, and that's alright. I'll fold it once more, then let it go. Not because I have to, just because I'm There's a puzzle still spread out on the table, 1,000 pieces, we barely did a third. You said we'd finish it some rainy Sunday. That Sunday never came, and neither did a word. I've been staring at the same blue corner, sky pieces scatter like they're waiting still. Maybe I've been keeping it unfinished on purpose, like closing it means closing something I can't fill. This unfinished puzzle has been sitting here longer than we lasted. I think it's time I put the last piece in. Even if some parts stay stuck in the past, 아직 못 맞춘 조각들도 maybe belong in a picture I finished myself. I found a piece that fell behind the couch last week. Some part of the picture I thought I'd lost for good. Funny how the missing things come back right when you're ready, right when you should. I've been staring at the same blue corner, sky pieces scatter like they're waiting still. Maybe I've been keeping it unfinished on purpose, like closing it means closing something I can't fill. This unfinished puzzle has been sitting here longer than we lasted. I think it's time I put the last piece in. Even if some parts stay stuck in the past, 아직 못 맞춘 조각들도 maybe belong in a picture I finished myself. 마지막 조각을 놓을게요, not because the picture needs to be whole, just because I wanna see what it looks like, a story I get to finally close. The puzzle's finally finished, pieces missing, but it still looks like the sky. I think that's just what most love stories are. Beautiful, even with the gaps, even with goodbye. 아직 못 맞춘 조각들도 are just proof that I tried. Two umbrellas by the door still standing, one you never got the chance to use. I keep them clean, I keep them ready for a rain that never brings back you. Every time the sky turns gray, I open both like you're still near. Half of me still waits for footsteps, half of me already knows you're not here. I don't need two umbrellas, one is you and one is just for show, but I keep them folded gently like our love in a story I still don't let go. I still leave a space for you to know. The shop still has the one that matches, sitting quiet in the window every day. I never bought another cup Every time the sky turns gray, I open both like you're still near. Half of me still waits for footsteps. Half of me already knows you're not here. I don't need two umbrellas. One is you, and one is just for show. But I keep them folded gently, like our love in a story I still don't let go. Picado, I still leave a space for you to know. 오늘은 하나 만들고 나가요. Just me under the rain, walking alone. Maybe that's how I finally learned that letting go can still feel like home. I don't need two umbrellas. I'll close the spare and let it rest. One is enough for a life that's moving. One is enough, and I think I'm doing my best. 비가 와도 나는 걸어가요. I finally leave that space for me instead. 2 train tickets dated for a Sunday. We never got around to taking that ride. I kept the second one inside my paperback, somewhere between the chapters where he died. It's stamped and printed, still unused, a seat that's waiting next to mine. I read that book 100 times since then, always stopping on the same line. 2 train tickets, one still folded, marking a page I never finished reading. A trip we planned but never boarded, a love that stayed at the platform, still believing. 아직 거기 서 있어요, watching a train that already left without me. Sometimes I think about buying a new one, going alone to wherever we were headed. But some journeys are better left unopened. Some tickets are just for the promise, not the destination. A stamped and printed, still unused, a seat that's waiting next to mine. I read that book 100 times since then, always stopping on the same line. 2 train tickets, one still folded, marking a page I never finished reading. A trip we planned but never boarded, a love that stayed at the platform, still believing. 아직 거기 서 있어요, watching a train that already left without me. 이제 다음 장을 읽어볼게요, not because the story doesn't hurt, but because I bought my own ticket somewhere. And I think I'm finally ready to depart. 1 train ticket, mine now, only not marking a page, just marking today. A trip I'm finally taking alone, and I think that's okay. 아직 거기 서 있던 나는 learning how to walk the other way. There's a night still saved in my call log. 3 attempts, and none of them went through. 2 a.m., my thumb just hovering somewhere between missing you and knowing better than to. I typed out everything I wanted ever felt it, the static hour when I almost brought you near. Missed calls at 2 a.m., numbers that never learned to ring. I kept my silence like a promise to the version of me still holding on to everything. Saved in a phone, I'm too afraid to delete. Sometimes I open up the lock by accident, see the timestamp and remember how it felt. 3 tries, 3 reasons I put the phone down. Maybe some love's better left unspelled. I typed out everything I wanted to say, then watched the letters disappear. I wonder if you ever felt it, the static hour when I almost brought you near. Missed calls at 2 a.m., numbers that never learned to ring. I kept my silence like a promise to the version of me still holding on to everything. Saved in a phone, I'm too afraid to delete. I'm too scared to send. I finally cleared the log tonight and left a little room for it to end. Goodbye, magic doll, mine to keep, but not mine to defend. The recipe still says serves 2. I never got around to writing it for 1. I have the rice, but somehow double the portion. Like muscle memory hasn't noticed you're gone. I set 2 plates most every evening, then quietly put the second one away. Maybe I'm not cooking for you anymore. Maybe I just don't know another way. This recipe was always for 2. I don't know how to shrink it down to 1. I keep the extra plate in the cupboard, like dinner's not really dinner till it's done. Tutti 먹던 습관은 still setting a place for someone who won't come. Sometimes I invite a friend over just because, just so the second plate has somewhere to go. Not because I'm lonely, or maybe I am, but at least the food doesn't go to waste, you know. I set 2 plates most every evening, then quietly put the second one away. Maybe I'm not cooking for you anymore. Maybe I just don't know another way. This recipe was always for 2. I don't know how to shrink it down to 1. I keep the extra plate in the cupboard, like dinner's not really dinner till it's done. Tutti 먹던 습관은 still setting a place for someone who won't come. 오늘은 하나만 차릴게요. Not because I stopped loving how we ate, just because one plate done well can still taste like something great. This recipe's finally just for 1, and it still tastes just as sweet. I think I finally learned how to fill a table meant for only me. 멀어서도 괜찮아요. Cooking a life-size just right piece. There's a key still hanging on the hook. Never asked for it back, and you never came. I pass it every morning on my way out, wondering if silence is another word for the same. It doesn't open anything anymore, not since you changed the locks in your new place. But I can bring myself to take it down, like removing it means erasing your face. The spare key by the door isn't waiting for you to walk back in. It's just the last little piece of us. I haven't found the courage to begin. 아직 걸려 있어요, letting go one small thing at a time. Sometimes guests ask whose key that is. I just say an old friend and let it go. Maybe that's closer to the truth than I want. Maybe that's exactly what you are, I know. It doesn't open anything anymore, not since you changed the locks in your new place. But I can bring myself to take it down, like removing it means erasing your face. The spare key by the door isn't waiting for you to walk back in. It's just the last little piece of us. I haven't found the courage to begin. 아직 걸려 있어요, letting go one small thing at a time. 오늘 내려놓을게요, not to erase you, just to make some room for whoever's key comes next. For a door that isn't only shaped like you. No spare key by the door, just an empty hook, and that's alright. It's not about forgetting you, it's about finally closing that door tonight. 아직 남아있던 나는 learning how to let a new key in. I still make your side of the bed every morning, smooth the sheet like you might come home tonight. Been folding corners for a love that isn't sleeping under a blanket I keep pulling tight. 300 mornings, give or take, I've been leaving room for a ghost. The mattress doesn't remember your weight, Maybe it's time I let go of what I miss the most. Tonight I'm sleeping in the middle, not on my side, waiting for you. No more space for what could have been. I'm taking back the whole room, that's all I can do. 편하게 잠들어요. This bed was always big enough for two of me too. Your sigh still smells like laundry, not like you. Funny how a habit outlives a name. I used to think that letting go meant losing. Now I think it's just changing how I stay the same. 300 mornings, give or take, I've been leaving room for a ghost. The mattress doesn't remember your weight. Maybe it's time I let go of what I miss the most. Tonight I'm sleeping in the middle, not on my side, waiting for you. No more space for what could have been. I'm taking back the whole room, that's all I can do. 편하게 잠들어요. This bed was always big enough for two of me too. 안녕, 그자리, I'm folding the blanket different tonight. Not for someone who isn't arriving, just for the version of me who's alright. Tonight I'm sleeping in the middle, stretching out across the whole night. No more space for what could have been. I finally take up all of my own life. 편하게 잠들어요. This bed was always big enough, and so am I. There's a song you always used to skip. Never told me why, just moved right past. I found it today while cleaning out the playlist, and finally understood, a little late at last. It's about someone leaving on a train, a boy who never learned to say goodbye right. Maybe you skipped it because it hurt too much. Maybe some songs know us better than we know ourselves at night. The song you always skipped is stuck on repeat inside my head tonight. I finally hear what you were running from, the one thing you never had to say, but the melody knew right. 넘기던 그 노래 is teaching me the ending you couldn't write. I used to think you just had bad taste, laughed about it, never thought twice. Now I play it on purpose every evening, like I'm finally hearing your unspoken advice. It's about someone leaving on a train, a boy who never learned to say goodbye right. Maybe you skipped it because it hurt too much. Maybe some songs know us better than we know ourselves at night. The song you always skipped is stuck on repeat inside I'm not running from the ending anymore. I think I finally got it right. 넌 기던 그 노래 taught me how to say my own goodbye. I still call your old number sometimes, just to hear you say you can't come to the phone. Your voice hasn't changed, even though your number's dead. The strangers picked it up, but the greeting stayed your own. 20 seconds, that's all I get before the beep cuts you off from me again. I've memorized the pause before you laugh, the little breath you take again and again. Your last voicemail greeting is the only voice I have left of you. Not a conversation, just an instruction, but it's the closest thing to hello I can still do. 그 목소리만 남아서 telling me to leave a message I never sent. I know one day they'll give the number to someone else, and that recording will finally disappear for good. So tonight I'm calling one more time, just to hear it. Not to leave a message, just to be understood. 20 seconds, that's all I get before the beep cuts you off from me again. I've memorized the pause before you laugh, the little breath you take again and again. Your last voicemail greeting is the only voice I have left of you. Not a conversation, just an instruction, but it's the closest thing to hello I can still do. 그 목소리만 남아서 telling me to leave a message I never sent. 이제 마지막으로 들을게요. Not because I need to hear it anymore, just because some goodbyes deserve one more play before I close that door. Your last voicemail greeting is something I don't need to keep calling for. I hear it once more and let it ring out, and I don't dial that number anymore. 그 목소리는 이제 living some